is cracking, sushi rolls? Who's the biggest sushi roll out there? Y'all know what we got. It's been a while. It's been a while. We back with that Wingstop. We back. We back. We back with another video. You guys like to set it better? It's a little more like down. The table's more down. Let me know if y'all like it. Got 10, 5 lemon pepper, 5 Louisiana rub. Eight Korean, a spicy Korean, and 7 Parmesan garlic. Alright guys, so you guys wanted to hear this story actually. And this is the story about when my dad got attacked by so many demons. Well, like, it was a really huge spiritual thing. You guys want to hear the one with my mom and my dad? I'll tell you guys about this one with my mom. I think she had like some sort of paralysis, like a demonic attack or something. But so this is the Korean one. Thank you, Lord Jesus, for this food. That's good boneless. Come, little children. No. Come, little chicken wings out. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot. Oh. Come, little chicken wings. I'll take thee away into the land. Okay. So. Anyways, so my mom, growing up, we never really had our air conditioning on because my dad said that it just wasted too much energy or too much. It was gonna hike up the electric bill, so we always had fans. Even if it was really hot outside, we always had fans. Same thing in my grandma's house, like the house that we grew up in, my grandma's house. So I like know that house from the back of my hand. Like that house was so home to me. We always had fans on. Anyways. My mom said that she was asleep, or her eyes were closed. It was around maybe 3 in the morning or whatever, and she had her fan on, like it was like a big fan. And usually when mom falls asleep, she'll fall asleep with us, like out, because my dad will go to work early in the morning, and he'll go to the room, and my mom will like lay out with us if we're watching TV or whatever. So the fan was on. My mom, I guess she fell asleep on the couch, and us kids, we went to the room. Right, Mom, we're gonna go to sleep now. And usually my mom will go to her room too with my dad and stuff. But I guess that night she fell asleep, whatever, on the couch. And then she heard the fan on, and it was maybe dark, already 3 in the morning or whatever. And she said like she couldn't move. She couldn't move. And she said that the fan, almost exactly what I went through. The fan went to a background noise, like the fan went, like, you know how I said in my last video that when I had that sleep paralysis, or that spiritual paralysis, that when my friend was talking, like, it became a background noise, and it was the fan to my mom, it became background noise, and it became background noise, and then she said she heard cards, like play cards, like playing cards, like there was a person playing with the cards, shuffling. And we were all asleep by then. And first off, we don't even have any cards in our house, you know. She said that there was somebody like laying out like a deck of cards. She said that she didn't want to open her eyes because she felt such a heavy, evil, scary presence there. And the house was probably dark. And we have our kitchen microwave light on. And you guys know the little light under the microwave? So basically she stares into the room, has the most light, but there's a shadow there. She's so petrified. And then she goes to she go back to sleep. Or whatever. She tries to go back to sleep or pray or whatever. I think she was just so scared that she didn't even pray. I think she was just so scared. The fan went to background noise and she couldn't move. And there was somebody trying to play with cards. That was one of the freakiest ones I've ever heard because she was like so like. She said a whole bunch of other stuff too, like to complete detail. It was like really crazy. And the one with my dad, that one was beyond like spiritual. It was really something. It was really something. So there was something before this, like things were happening bad to my dad, like bad things. Like I forgot what it was, but there was just like bad things happening. I can't remember what it was, but I know bad things were happening. Anyways, my dad would get these weird calls in the middle of the night, around 1, 2 in the morning, and like he would answer the call, and it would be like a scary voice, like somebody like choking, or like somebody like making weird noises. Like it was getting to a point where my dad had to call up the phone place and say like, who is this that keeps calling me, because there was a lot of bad stuff happening, and he would get calls in the middle of the night. Calls in the middle of the night of this weird old voice. And then my mom and dad were asleep in the bed. And this was another night. My dad. And you know how when you have sleep paralysis or spiritual paralysis, you think that you're screaming loud, and like there's a person next to you, but they don't hear you. But I could have swore I was screaming. I guess it was like your inner body screaming. Anyways, my dad, he was asleep and he woke up like choking, like not even waking up. Like my mom heard him choking next to her. He was like, there was something choking him. He was asleep. He was like, there was something on his head. He felt like this huge old thing on his throat choking. And my mom woke up. Like, it was physical. My mom was so freaking scared. He said, there was something choking me. He said, there was something on me. I had like this bad dream and there was something on me. I felt something choking me. And then right after the, this is freaking crazy. Right after that, then he got a call again. Right after. Laughing from a private call, laughing like with the ugly voice, and they felt something wrong. This is not a joke. This is something spiritual. This is, how can somebody know that something's happening if it wasn't spiritual, or something crazy like that? And if you guys don't believe in anything spiritual like that, what do you think that it might have been? Like I'm like I respect your guys' opinions or whatever, but what we believe, we thought it was, we think that it was something spiritual, like something really demonic, or like it was crazy. So my parents had to go buy like this, like prayer books, like read the Bible, praying, and yeah, we don't know if there's some witches, because I believe that there are witches out there who cast spells, they do witchcraft, and if they see anybody like that's of God, and that they would like send evil spirits, like evil hexes, I believe that that is a real thing. Ah, you keep falling in there. I wasn't really a big fan of the these today. Has anything like that happened to you guys? If you guys didn't know that I do stutter, That was my biggest thing growing up as a kid. That's why I didn't want to do YouTube, was because I stutter so much. Especially when I tell stories, like I can't tell a story like because I stutter a lot. I remember that time. That was like a huge part in my, like, the whole fam knew. It was like really crazy. Guys, has anything like that ever happened to you guys? I already told you guys about my old haunted house that I used to live in. So we basically lived in a haunted house. Well, one of the houses that we grew up in, it was like very, like, there was so much stuff that happened in that house. You could ask my sisters, ask my parents. That house, there was something not right about it. There was something not right about that house that we used to live in. So much bad stuff has happened in that house, from just like family stuff to like spiritual stuff that we couldn't explain, to the most ugliest times in our life that I would never forget. Just thinking about it just gives me the chills, because there was so much bad stuff that happened in that house that we used to live in. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. Like, I could like write a list down of stuff that has happened in the house, and I could have my sister next to me. If you guys want to see that, like, if y'all want to hear that, it's crazy. And I have something scary that happened to my iPhone, and as well as to my Mac. I think that like somebody's watching me or something, because it's kind of freaking me out. So I was actually on my MacBook, and I was editing a video, and like when I don't know if you guys have like one of these, or even like a regular desktop, but when you're on FaceTime or whatever, the top of the light turns green. It means that somebody's like watching you, like you're on a FaceTime call. So I was just editing. I did not have FaceTime open. I did not have the booth open, but somehow I didn't see it, but the light turned green. And I was looking down at my laptop, and it gave me just thinking about it, I have the chills. So cover your little cameras, you guys. I'm telling you guys this. I'm not trying to be like a whistleblower or anything, but this is like all like conspiracy type stuff. Like cover your little cameras because you don't know who's watching you. And I have a lot of people who say, "Yeah, I cover my little camera," you know. But I was on my MacBook, whatever, editing, and this was late in the night. This was probably like 2 in the morning, and this made it even worse because I was in my room. The lights were off, and you know when you have like something so bright on your eyes, you can't see like what's around because the room's so dark, and it even freaks you out more. So I was editing, and then somehow the light turned green. The light turned green, and I didn't see it because I was too busy editing. But the light was green, and I swear to you, I promise, the light was green, as if I was on a FaceTime call or somebody was watching me through the little camera, and I was like, oh shit. I said that I was like, oh shit. Like my heart fell on my ass, and I looked at the little camera, and right when I looked at it, like straight into it, it turned off. It turned off by itself. I did not touch anything. I did not open up no new app. All the apps were closed because if you open up FaceTime, the light's gonna turn green because it means that your camera's on. But still, like it was so freaking scary. I was like, I had the chills. Like I wanted, like my nose was like, I just wanted to cry because it was just so freaking scary. I was alone in my house. I don't know if FBI or somebody was, like there's so much like crazy stuff that I don't know. I don't know. Unless I might have opened up the app. I don't know. But from what I remember, I swear I did not open it up. Wild little things that I've been through is so freaking scary. Like I've been through a lot of stuff. But yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I hope I didn't freak you guys out. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, peace.